As a closing pitcher, Billy Wagner has one of the toughest jobs in baseball. Come in late in the game, hold the lead, and win. He's now with the Atlanta Braves, but he's played for 5 teams in his 15-year pitching career. His 100-mile-an-hour fastball has helped the lefty save over 400 games, a mark few relief pitchers have reached. In the midst of his success, Billy's never let baseball stardom cloud his view of life.
God put me in this situation for a bigger purpose than just playing this game.
He was raised in his grandparents' Christian home, and Billy remembers asking Jesus into his heart at an early age.
I was saved when I was, I believe I was 12 years old, and my grandparents had that work ethic and that religion and faith that kind of kept me on track.
Although naturally a right-hander, Billy made it to the majors as a lefty. As a kid, he broke his right arm twice, so he taught himself to throw left-handed. But at the time, it really didn't seem to be a big deal.
When you're 7, 8 years old and you're a young kid, you want to play. You don't care what you got to do to compete and play and be with the older kids. And when I broke my right arm, I don't remember it all that well, but obviously I wasn't something where I sit around and said, poor me, because I went right out and was playing.
30 years and 7 Major League All-Star selections later, Billy's glad he didn't give up.
Because you didn't have a fear, which is not of God, you went ahead and said, I'll just throw my left hand. And look at what has happened, what has come of it.
If people are drawn to Billy Wagner because of his story of being naturally righty but throwing left-handed and having a Christian background, then that's what you want. I mean, God has given me a left arm that has given me a pedestal to be someone that can help someone and, try to help someone to better their self in the faith. Being a Christian, I've been able to sit there and say, you know what, this is a learning experience. You know what, I said some things when I was out on the mound. I acted a way when I was on the mound, that is not, what God had wanted, but, being able to be forgiven and repent shows that that's what being a Christian's all about.
In your entire career, what has been the biggest thing God has shown you?
Baseball is just fantasy. It's a short-lived life that, I have a long life with God, and that's the most important. And if I take that for granted, everything that He has graced me with, He can take away.
Billy announced that this is his final season, and looking back, he's grateful for his prolific career on the mound.
I live a very blessed and graced life with what He's blessed me to have. And so when I think of my career, I think solely of what God has given me and blessed me with. And know that, that retiring at the end of this season is a blessing, that I get to go home and live in a second chapter that is blessed.
When people look at you on the field this last season, what legacy are you leaving behind?
My biggest goal and what I want people to see in me is that, I love the Lord. He's the answer, He's the way, He's the rock, and all you have to do is lean on Him and know that you don't have to worry. He's going to give you that peace.